Garlic is one of the most beloved ingredients in kitchens around the world. Whether you're a home cook or a professional chef, fresh garlic can make all the difference in your dishes. But if you've ever bought a big batch of garlic, you know how quickly it can spoil when stored improperly. Today, we're going to share the best ways to store garlic for long-lasting freshness. And, for those of you marketing garlic or agricultural products, we'll finish with powerful marketing tips to help you grow your business. Welcome to Smart Agri Hub, your trusted source for smart agricultural solutions. Let's start by understanding why garlic goes bad. Garlic is a bulb, and like all bulbs, it contains moisture. If stored in an environment that's too humid, the cloves can sprout, mold, or rot. On the other hand, if garlic is kept too dry or exposed to direct sunlight, it can shrivel and lose its flavor. The key to storing garlic is finding a balance: cool, dry, and well ventilated. So, what's the best way to store whole garlic bulbs? First and foremost, resist the urge to refrigerate fresh garlic bulbs. Cold environments can encourage sprouting and change the texture. Instead, store garlic in a mesh bag, basket, or a paper bag. Avoid plastic, as it traps moisture and leads to mold. Place the garlic in a pantry or cupboard, somewhere away from direct sunlight and excess heat. If you live in a humid climate, add extra ventilation. A small fan or open shelf can help. Whole garlic bulbs stored this way can last up to 3 to 6 months. But what if you've already broken apart the bulb and have loose cloves? Unpeeled cloves will stay fresh for about 3 weeks when stored in the same cool, dry conditions. Once peeled, garlic should be used within a few days. If you want to extend the shelf life of peeled garlic, consider storing it in an airtight container in the refrigerator. For extra protection, cover the cloves with olive oil, which helps prevent spoilage and infuses the oil with flavor. Another excellent method for long-term storage is freezing. You can freeze whole, peeled, or chopped garlic. For best results, peel the cloves, spread them on a baking sheet, and freeze until solid. Then transfer the frozen cloves to an airtight container or freezer bag. Alternatively, you can puree garlic with a little oil and freeze the mixture in ice cube trays. This method makes it easy to add garlic to your recipes. Just pop a cube into your pan. Dehydration is another tried-and-true method for storing garlic. Slice peeled cloves thinly and dry them in a food dehydrator or a low-temperature oven. Once thoroughly dried, store the garlic chips in an airtight jar. You can also grind them into garlic powder for homemade seasoning. Dried garlic lasts for months and takes up minimal space in your pantry. For those who love fermented foods, try making garlic confit or pickled garlic. Garlic confit is made by slowly cooking peeled cloves in oil at a low temperature. Once cooled, it can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. Pickled garlic is even longer lasting. Simply cover peeled cloves with vinegar, add spices if desired, and refrigerate. Pickled garlic develops a mellow flavor and can last for several months. Now, let's talk about the common mistakes people make when storing garlic. The biggest mistake is keeping garlic in plastic bags or airtight containers at room temperature. This traps moisture, resulting in mold. Another mistake is storing garlic in the refrigerator when it's still in bulb form. This can cause sprouting and change the flavor. Finally, never store garlic near potatoes. Potatoes release moisture and gases that can cause garlic to spoil faster. Now that we've covered the best ways to store garlic for long-lasting freshness, let's shift gears and talk about marketing tips for garlic growers, sellers, and agri-entrepreneurs. The garlic market is competitive, but with the right strategies, you can stand out and attract loyal customers. First, focus on educating your audience. As you've seen, proper storage is essential to maintain garlic's flavor and health benefits. Share tips and tricks on your website, social media, and packaging. Create engaging content. like videos, blogs, and infographics, to demonstrate the best storage practices. When you position yourself as an expert, your customers are more likely to trust your products. Next, leverage the power of storytelling. Where does your garlic come from? Is it grown organically, sustainably, or using traditional farming methods? Share your story, showcase your farm, your team, and your process. Consumers love to know the journey of their food, and authentic stories create emotional connections. Highlight the unique qualities of your garlic. Is it a specific variety with a distinct flavor profile? Is it certified organic or grown using regenerative agriculture? Use clear, SEO-friendly language in your product descriptions. Words like fresh garlic, organic garlic, long-lasting garlic, and farm-direct garlic are not only descriptive, but also help your products show up in search results. Don't forget about packaging. Smart packaging can make a big difference in how your garlic is perceived. Use breathable materials and include storage instructions. Add QR codes that link to videos or articles about garlic storage. Well-designed packaging not only protects your product, but also adds value for your customers. Social proof is another powerful marketing tool. Encourage your customers to share reviews, photos, and recipes using your garlic. Feature testimonials on your website and social media. User-generated content builds credibility and attracts new buyers. Consider collaborating with chefs, food bloggers, and influencers. Send them samples of your garlic and ask them to create recipes or reviews. Their endorsement can introduce your garlic to new audiences and boost your brand's visibility. If you sell online, optimize your product listings for search engines. Use keywords like buy fresh garlic online, long-lasting garlic bulbs, and organic garlic for sale. Include high-quality photos and detailed descriptions. Make it easy for customers to find and purchase your products. Seasonal promotions are also effective. Garlic is harvested at different times depending on the region, so highlight fresh arrivals with limited-time offers. Bundle garlic with other complementary products like olive oil or spice blends for gift sets. Use email marketing to notify your subscribers about new products, recipes, and storage tips. Finally, build relationships with your customers. Respond to questions and feedback promptly. Offer loyalty programs, discounts, or early access to new batches. When customers feel valued, they're more likely to return and recommend your garlic to others. To sum up, storing garlic for long-lasting freshness isn't complicated. It's all about the right environment. Keep garlic cool, dry, and ventilated, and avoid plastic and excess moisture. For garlic entrepreneurs, educate your customers, tell your story, and use smart marketing strategies to grow your business. With these tips, you'll keep your garlic fresh and your customers coming back for more. Thank you for joining us today at Smart Agri Hub. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to share them with friends and fellow garlic lovers. Stay tuned for more expert advice on smart farming, food storage, and marketing success. Remember, great garlic starts with smart storage and smart marketing.